Good morning, children. Welcome back to our maths class. Let us start a new chapter, Square and Right Triangles. In this chapter, we learn about Pythagoras Theorem. Pythagoras is a famous mathematician of ancient time. He states that the area of the square drawn on the largest side of the right triangle is equal to the sum of the areas of the squares drawn on the other two sides. We can also state Pythagoras theorem as a relation between the length of the sides of a right triangle. That is, the square of the hypotenuse of right triangle is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. Example, see children, triangle ABC is a right angle triangle since one of the angle is 90 degree. Let us take this side as A, this as B and this as C. Okay, and these are the perpendicular sides. This is the base of this triangle. This is the height, or we can say altitude of this triangle, and the longest side of the triangle is known as hypotenuse. According to the Pythagoras theorem, it says that hypotenuse is equal to base square plus altitude square. So we write hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. So this we can write it as C square is equal to B square plus A square. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Question: if the length of the perpendicular sides of a right triangle are 3 cm and 4 cm, then what will be the hypotenuse? In the question, it is said that for a right triangle, if the perpendicular sides are 3 cm and 4 cm, what will be hypotenuse? We can find the hypotenuse using Pythagoras theorem. We know hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Hypotenuse is what we have to find. So that is equal to base square, that is 3 square, plus altitude square, that is 4 square. That is equal to 3 3s are 9 plus 4 square is 4 4s are 16. That is equal to 25. We get what is hypotenuse square, but we need what is hypotenuse. To find the hypotenuse, what we have to do? Hypotenuse is equal to remove the square, we need to find the square root of this, square root of 25. We know the square root of 25 is 5. So the length of the hypotenuse, or the hypotenuse, is 5 centimeter. And see children, here the perpendicular sides are 3 centimeter and 4 centimeter, and the hypotenuse is 5 centimeter. When we substitute these values in Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square, that is 5 square, is equal to base square is 3 centimeter. So 3 square plus altitude square is 4. So 4 square. 5 square is 25 is equal to 3 square 9 plus 4 square 16. That is 25 is equal to 25. See here, LHS is equal to RHS. What is LHS and RHS? Left hand side and right hand side. Left hand side and right hand side of the equal to sign are same. So this type of number, we call it as Pythagorean triples. Pythagorean triples. Any three natural number with the sum of the squares of two of them equal to the square of third is called a Pythagorean triple. Question: check whether the following are Pythagorean triple. First question, 6, 8, 10. We have to check whether it is Pythagorean triplet or not. So we will substitute these values in Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Now let us substitute this. Greater value we will take it as hypotenuse. 10 square is equal to base square plus altitude square. 6 square plus 8 square. 10 square is 100 is equal to 6 square is 36 plus 8 square is 64. 100 is equal to 36 plus 64, 100. So LHS is equal to RHS. So we can say that these numbers are Pythagorean triple. Second question, 1, 2, 5. Now let us substitute these values in Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Hypotenuse, we will take the greater value as hypotenuse. 5 square is equal to 1 square plus 2 square. 5 square is 25 is equal to 1 square is 1 plus 2 square is 4. That is 25 is equal to 1 plus 4 is 5. Is it equal? No, this is not equal. You can say that it is not a Pythagorean triplet. Next question, what is the length of the fourth side of the quadrilateral shown below? Here in this quadrilateral, 3 sides are given. We have to find what is the fourth side. To find that, what we have to do is that we will draw a line here. Okay, and let us name this figure A, B, C, D and E. Okay, when we draw a line here, we get a rectangle here. Okay, for a rectangle, we know that opposite sides are equal. So this is 24 centimeter and this is 8 centimeter. We have to find what is the length of this. See, here we get a triangle when we draw a line like this. So if we get these two sides, we can find the side by using the Pythagoras theorem. And here it is said that this much is 15 centimeter and here it is 8 centimeter. So we can find this ED by subtracting this 8 centimeter from 15 centimeter. 15 minus 8, that is equal to 7 centimeter. So we can write here DE is equal to 15 centimeter minus 8 centimeter, that is equal to 7 centimeter. Now we can find what is the fourth side, that is hypotenuse of this triangle. So we write in triangle AED, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Here we need to find what is hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square is equal to base square, that is 24 square plus altitude square, that is 7 square. That is equal to 24 square, that is 24 into 24 is 576 plus 7 sevens are 49. That is equal to 576 plus 49 is equal to 625. So we get hypotenuse square is equal to 625. We need hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse? So to find hypotenuse, we need to take the square root of 625. Square root of 625 is equal to 25. So the length or the fourth side of the quadrilateral is 25 centimeter. Next question, what is the area of the triangle shown below? Here we can see a triangle. We have to find the area. We know area of a triangle is equal to half into base into height. In this triangle, base is this much and height is this. That is not given in the figure. We have to find that first. So, first of all, we take this as first triangle and this as second triangle. In the first triangle, hypotenuse and base is given. We need to find the height. If we find the height, in the second triangle, height and hypotenuse we will get. We need to find the base. Okay, so in triangle 1, let us use the Pythagoras theorem to find what is altitude. So hypotenuse is given as 25. So we take 25 square is equal to base square, that is 7 square plus altitude square. We need to find altitude. So we will arrange this. Altitude square is equal to 25 square. When we take the 7 square to the other side of equal to sign, it becomes minus 7 square. That is equal to 25 square is 625 minus 7 square is 49. That is equal to 500. 576. Now we have to find what is altitude. This is altitude square. So altitude is equal to, or height is equal to, square root of 576. Square root of 576 is equal to 24 centimeter. We already learned how to find the square root in the chapter square and square root. So here when we take the square root of 576, we get 24 centimeter. So this part we get it as 24 centimeter. Now coming to the second triangle, here also let us substitute the Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Hypotenuse is given as 26 centimeter. So we take 26 square is equal to, base is what we have to find. So base square plus altitude square. Here already we have find what is altitude in the first triangle. Here it is same. Altitude is same for both the triangle. So altitude is 24. So we take 24 square. We need to find what is base square. So we write base square. Let us rearrange this. Base square is equal to 26 square. When we take this to the other side of the equal to sign, it become minus 24 square. That is equal to 26 into 26 is 676 minus 24 square is 576. That is equal to 100. So we get what is base square. We need to find what is base. To find base, we need to take the square root of 100. That is equal to 10. So we get this as 10 centimeter. Now we can substitute the values in the equation. Area is equal to half into base into height. Okay, half into base. Base is 7 plus 10, that is 17 centimeter, into height is 24 centimeter. Here in this 2 and 24, 2 is a common factor. 2 will go 1 time in 2's table and 24 will go 12 times in 2's table. Balance 17 into 12, that is equal to 204 centimeter square. So area of this triangle is 204 centimeter square. Next question. The picture shows a plot of land in the form of a right-angled triangle joined to a square. The total area of the plot is 2200 square meter. What is its perimeter? In the question, it is said that the plot looked like a right triangle joined to a square. And it is said that the side of the square is 40 meter and total area is 2200 square meter. We have to find the perimeter. We know to find the perimeter, we need to add all the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. This much side we need to add. But there is no other clue other than the total area and one side of the square. And we know that for a square, all the sides are equal. That means here also it is 40 meter, here also it is 40 meter, and here also it is 40 meter. By using this, we can first find the area of the square part. We know area of the square is equal to side into side. That is equal to 40 meter into 40 meter. That is equal to 1600 meter. Okay, so we get this area of this as 1600 meter. Now we can find the area of this triangle. How? By subtracting the area of the square from the total area. So we write area of triangle is equal to 2200 minus 1600. That is equal to 600 square meter. So we get this as 600 square meter. We need to find the perimeter. To find the perimeter, we need this side as well as this side. We know what is the area as well as the height of this triangle. So we can substitute these two values in the formula area of triangle to find what is base. So we write Area of triangle is equal to half into B into H. Area of triangle we have already found, that is 600 square meter, is equal to half into base we don't know. So we write base into height is 40 meter. Now we will rearrange this to get what is base. Base is equal to 600 into, then take the reciprocal of this, 2 by 1. And when we take this into 40 to the other side, become divided by 40. Here 2 is a common factor. 2 will go 1 time and 40 will go 20 times. Again here zeros get cancelled. Then 2 is a common factor. 2 will go 1 time and 60 will go 30 times. So we get base as 30 meter. Right here it has 30 meter. So now we get the base of this triangle as well as height of the triangle. So we can find the side by using the Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Hypotenuse is what we have to find. That is equal to base is 30 square plus altitude square, that is 40 square. That is equal to 30 square is 900 plus 40 square is 1600. That is equal to 2500. That is what hypotenuse square. We need what is hypotenuse. To find hypotenuse, we take the square root of 2500. That is equal to 50 meter. So we get this as 50 meter. Now we get all the sides of this figure. So we can find the perimeter. Perimeter is equal to 40 plus 40 plus 40. 40 meter plus 40 meter plus 40 meter plus 30 meter plus 50 meter. 30 meter plus 50 meter. That is equal to, when we add all this, we get 200 meter. So the perimeter of this plot is 200 meter.